Hey Siri, play the voicemail from Ryan.
Yo, Colin, dude, just hanging out here in Vegas. Decided not to go to the National. Just having too much fun here in Vegas. So I'll probably get back to California maybe in a couple days. But unless you want to go to Chicago.
For baseball cards? No, I'm a Vegas girl.
Journey to Chicago starts now. We're flying out of this little tiny airport in Stockton. There is literally one flight that's going to leave tonight, and it's going to Vegas, and that's the last one. So you literally can show up 5 minutes before this thing lands and go to Vegas. So we're going to Vegas tonight, and then tomorrow night got a flight to Chicago. So here we go, off to Chicago. National, here we come. Woo! Yo, Colin, dude, just hanging out here in Vegas. Decided not to go to the National. Just having too much fun here in Vegas. So I'll probably get back to California maybe in a couple days. But unless you want to go to Chicago.
For baseball cards? No, I'm a Vegas girl.
Guys, we're here chilling in Vegas. Just made a couple of sports bets. You can see if I'm a DGen loser or not. I bet it is Wednesday, the day of the National started, and I bet the Giants under 7.5. I took the Giants to win at a plus 117. They just been killing the Dodgers, even though Walker Buehler's pitching tonight. That's why I took the under to 7.5. So just out here DGenning. Instead of going to the National, over here betting sports, just hanging out, spilling drinks. Hey, how many drinks did I spill on you last night?
At least 5.
At least 5.
How many you get spilling me tonight?
So far, none, right?
None.
So we're at 0, but the Giants game hasn't started, so it's pretty early.
Yikes.
Back in the city of California. Always beautiful San Francisco. You California haters out there, and there's a lot of you guys. You don't live in a place like this. This is nice. You guys are buried under snow half your life practically, where you're dealing with 80% humidity. None of that here. Anyways, back to the grind. Back to California. Back at it. No National. Fun trip in Vegas. Back to bidding on cards, going to some card shows, hitting up a card show, hopefully on August 7th. Gonna set up out there. We'll see what happens. Anyways, back to work. So we got an interesting auction here. These are 90 PSA 10 Michael Jordan cards. These types of auctions do not come up very often, where you can get 90 PSA 10 cards. Also, the price
that something like this is going to go for is going to crowd out some business. On top of that, you have the national end today. So people are either, maybe some dealers are flush with cash, but there's a lot of collectors out there that got wiped out this week, and the national looked extraordinarily well attended. So it could be that an auction like this flies under the radar. Now, the dude's got a reserve. We'll test that here in a minute, but I want to show you my math on this. So you got 90 Michael Jordan cards. I'm looking to get them for $75 each. Okay, that, or at least on the initial bid. Okay, I understand that is about $6,750 is what I can put into eBay. Now I'm going to pay about $500 in sales tax, give or take a little bit. I'm going to put this on a 2% card, so that a credit card. So that's going to carve down that quote unquote sales tax. That's kind of how I look at it. And I think I can flip these very quickly. What people don't realize about Michael Jordan cards is they sell internationally. And so if you ship via the global shipping program, you will sell lots of Michael Jordan cards. If you don't, you're going to sell probably about 50% less than you normally would, because I would say half our volume, especially LeBron, Michael Jordan, those types of players, over half of the sales go internationally, at least half, probably over. So back to the math, got 90 cards, $75 each. After sales tax, you're at $7,250 per card. That is $80 per card. You might wonder what these kind of cards go for. We're looking probably right at that $100 per card. That's probably like a wholesale, almost like a wholesale price. I think I'm going to get closer to 110. This is net of fees. 110, 115, maybe 120 for these cards, not just on eBay, but at card shows, on sites like Macari and other places as well. You're going to be able to get your money back, I think, pretty quick on this. We got 5 minutes to go. My max bid is going to be $6,750 and probably some change. I'll probably dump it up a little bit because there's probably dealers out there doing the same kind of math that I am. And if I'm willing to pay 81, I'm certainly willing to pay 81, maybe even $82 per card. So I'll be willing to dump it up. But this guy's got a reserve. We got 5 minutes left. I'm going to just test to see where this guy's reserve is in a minute. I don't want to do it quite yet because I want people to be deterred by this reserve. And if I can come in here and get these cards, it'll be interesting. Now, in his description as well, I think he says things like these cards sell on average for about $125. I think $75 per card is an amazing deal, FYI. That's why I think that's where his reserve is. Okay, so he put $75 per card is an amazing deal. So if that's what he thinks, that's what I'm willing to pay too. So I'm going to be willing to pay in that 75. Again, after tax, I'll be closer to $80 per card, but no big deal. This is 90 Michael Jordan cards. I would assume once I have these cards in hand, once we start listing them, once we attend a card show or two, these will be gone in 90 days. Let's put in the first bid. I want to see where this guy's at. We'll just tick this up to like $4,011 and kind of see what's happening here. They might make me sign in. Okay, that didn't like that. Reserve not met. So we're at $4,050. Got a minute 29 seconds. Again, I'll remind myself and you, I'm going to $6,750 on this one. So lots to play with. We're sitting at $4,000 on this auction. I can go up $2,000. He has just a ridiculous buy it now price of $12,000. Maybe there's a collector out there that wants all these cards for $12,000. Maybe that's his PSA fees, that because he just says these are fresh from PSA. These cards aren't that old. They're back from 2009. That's not considerably old for a Michael Jordan card. So I'm going to bump it up a little bit more. We'll do $4,777. See where that takes us. It looks like I have the high bid. Reserve not met. So I'm going to bump it up again to 555. Place bid. Reserve not met. We're going to go up to $6,751.11. And this will be our last bid that we put in, and we'll wait a second. Got 15 seconds left. 14, 13, 10. This gets me a little excited. $6,000. Not high bid. Ooh, these are going for a lot. So we missed out on these ones. I'm not going to go that high. Let's see what this final ends at, and we'll kind of do the math. So 7,627. That's 7,627. That is like $80 and some change per card. That's at the top of the mark. That if this is a dealer that bought that, they're probably going to be doing okay. But I wanted to do just a little bit better than that. So missed out on those. Not that big of a deal. Didn't win the Jordans.
Oh, well. Bummer.
So no money there.
What'd they go for?
7,600 something bucks, which if you play sales tax, you're looking at over $8,000 for 90 cards. I had it calculated out at with a bid of 6,750. You were in it for 7,250. That was $80 per card, and it went for 7,000, another $400 more. So not super cheap.
Yeah, because by the time you're break even, you're 7,000, 8,000 bucks. So you gotta sell 80 out of them, 80 at 100, or get 100 out of them.
Yep.
You literally last like 4 of them as your profit, probably.
Yep, and that wasn't. I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, probably. It's just not worth it. It has to be a better deal than that.
Yep.
It's hard to find stuff like that where you get like 90
I know.
in one shot like that, especially Jordan.
Right.
Like, it's pretty rare to find 90 in one shot, but
whatever. You want to go over last month's sales?
yeah, why not?
Okay. So last month, PWCC was $805 in sales. That was off of 5 cards. Sold an 89 tops Deion Sanders BGS 95. Sold that for $70. You remember what you paid for that?
60.
Okay, so didn't make money there. 1960 tops Ernie Banks PSA 7. Sold that for $140. I'll just put on the screen what I paid for that. I don't remember. 66 tops Roger Maris PSA 7. Sold that for $140. I don't think these are high profit sales. But we had one that was. The 62 tops Hank Aaron PSA 4 sold for $175. That was actually a pretty good sale. And the big one, the 54 tops Ed Matthews PSA 7 sold for $280. I paid $180, I think, all in for it. So that was kind of like the home run of the $800. So we'll see where we're at margin wise there. eBay, we had $7,034 in gross sales. We paid $411 in sales tax. There were $1,555 in selling fees. $500 of that is shipping. So we netted $5,000.
That's 20%. Is that 20%?
20% goes to shipping, and the other whatever the other 60% is the selling fees. So we netted out $5,067, $800 on PWCC.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I've done 100,000 tickets in probably a week. So I mean, yeah, we're talking about little money, but I think I was gone for a good part of that, or part of the month. So, and moving around the inventory. We also had that card show day where it was like, that was what, 3,000 or whatever
3,000
in revenue.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
or something like that. I can't remember what that day was.
We did 1,000 on
Venmo,
Venmo,
and we
and
had
we
about
came through
2,000 in cash.
about 2,000 in cash. So that's 1,700 in cash, I think.
Yeah.
How much did you spend that in Vegas?
Actually, not very much. Not very much. I mean, I have north of 1,000 of that left.
North of 1,000 of that left.
Yeah, I did not spend very much in Vegas.
Okay. What I would do is put that in the bank. We can pay off our card, and then we can buy. We needed those GoPro cameras for the next few shows. Those are pretty expensive.
Yeah, I just paid that dude too. Yeah, I've been meaning to put that stuff in the bank, but it's just. I paid the guy for the show for the weekend in San Jose.
What weekend is that?
That is August 7th. The show starts at 8:30 a.m. I think it's 8:30 a.m. to 4.
8:30 a.m.
Details on sportscardradio.com.
Where is it in San Jose?
What's that?
It's in San Jose?
It's in San Jose. It's in a parking lot. It's like flea market style a little bit.
Okay.
If you're a dealer, you got to bring your own tables, chairs, canopy tent, in theory.
Okay.
And all that stuff. So.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We need canopy.
We need tables, canopies.
I have the tables.
2?
I have more. Yeah, at least 2.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take 4 or 5. I don't care how many. Like if we get 3, maybe, or However, I don't know how big they are, how easy they are going to be to transport, but
Okay.
we need at least two.
We need a wagon probably. Remember we tried to move the stuff from the car to
Ooh,
the
yeah,
place.
we're gonna have
so
to
like a collapsible
there's gonna be
wagon,
nothing there.
canopy. I looked at the canopies on Amazon. They're not cheap.
Not gonna be
We're
cheap.
gonna need the cameras. Those aren't super cheap if you want a good one. All this is
I'd rather pay more for a camera, and then we can send out some text lines and see who's got a canopy somewhere. We'll see if anybody has one. If we have to buy one for whatever, maybe we'll buy one. I could see going down to the Tracy freaking farmers market on Saturdays, which is packed and selling cards.
Yeah, they have a farmers
I
market
walked
here
down
too.
there the other day and I was like, man, I could do 1,000 out here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. I think we should just buy one. We'll get the camera equipment. That'll be good for San Diego, Las Vegas, which I think we're gearing up for. Anything else on the card show front?
Well, I mean, it's fun. We got this weekend. I'm trying to sign up for the one on the 14th in San Jose again at the mall with Nate Diaz and Eric Wright is signing autographs. But it's a 2-day show.
Oh, it's 2 days.
Then there's the Sacramento one.
Okay.
I need to get that guy. You might have to contact him through Instagram. I talked to him briefly at the show.
Okay.
So there's 3 weekends in a row potentially starting this coming weekend where we could be at shows, or one of us or whatever.
Okay.
And then there's September 12th. We need to send that guy a banner ad or a social ad because he was going to put it on his website. I think it's worth sending him that.
This is
He
for
sent
the
me an
San
email
Diego
about that.
show?
That's September 12th. That's the San Marcos San Diego show. All these show details are on sportscarradio.com. Click on the show calendar link and then go to California.
On the SAC show, the guy's Instagram?
I'll get it. I don't know if I should contact him through Instagram, but that might be the best way because I know that he's like big on there. So I'll get the show details.
Okay.
See if maybe I have to have you contact him through there.
Okay.
But that's worth doing because I went up there and shoot, I bought a $10 Jerry Rice that I sold for $80 last night on eBay.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, from this dude. I was like, dang, I knew that was a pretty good deal. What he had in there. It was a 1,000-yard club Jerry Rice 9. That's the 10s are like $200-300, and I put the 9 on there for like whatever 100 or something, and somebody bought it for $80. Paid $10 for it at that show. Oh, and that's where I bought all those Andrew Lucks.
Hey.
So I just kind of want to set up there because it's like I know I could sell a lot. Like we'd sell a lot
at the SAC show.
Pack show. Okay. So that could be potentially 3 weekends in a row. That almost covers like the whole month of August. Okay. And then we got that one on the 12th. And then I saw that venue down in Vegas. That could be, if they hype that and get people to come, that could be one of the best shows. It could be a dud or it could be one of the best shows aside from the National, because that is an amazing venue. You're walkable to downtown. You're next to the outlet mall. There's a Tesla supercharger. It's right off the freeway. You get off the freeway.
It's right there, yeah.
Park. I'm assuming there's a lot of parking because it's connected to some bigger building thing. And it's in a great location, easy to get to.
It's nice too, as I recall. It's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I looked at the map and I saw that the dealer tables were selling out. And if you're watching this, he did put up a special, might be gone, but he had a $50 off table or something on his Instagram or something like that. So it was like for the National or something. And it looked like tables were filling up. That could be really good if he gets some juice and advertises it and some people from out of town come and locals come.
Right.
We'll have to keep thinking about inventory for that, keeping inventory for 3 days, kind of keeping that thing going, because we could do $2,000-3,000 a day easy if we had enough stuff.
I don't know if we have enough stuff, but
no, we don't now. Some of that stuff that we took in, I'm not going to put on eBay, like all those Michael Vick autographs, some of that other raw stuff. You bought a Tatis that I'm just going to sell. I'm just going to sell that Tatis rookie card, for cash. I'm not going to put that card on eBay.
No, yeah, I would sell it for
anything
cash.
Raw.
Yeah.
Anything scratched case.
Well, we're going to San Diego on the 12th. So if the Tatis doesn't sell
Oh, that's
before
true.
the
Yeah,
12th.
I'm gonna have like a a number for that I'm not gonna go below or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. We got a good deal on that, as I recall. We need a buy sell sign.
We need a buy sell sign. We need a link to our Venmo. We need for these bigger ones. We need some promotional materials. I mean, we just need a blanket sports card radio thing, and then maybe we need something that links to our Instagram. Not Instagram, eBay. Because
Okay.
I could see having an eBay inventory, and then I could see having a show inventory, and then people are there and they're like, "Oh, what do you got more stuff? You got more stuff?" And it's like, "Oh, here I got stuff on eBay too, or whatever."
Okay.
Or, "Oh, check my eBay inventory." Or
No,
whatever.
there's coupons on eBay now. You could hand them a coupon. So
There you go.
Yeah, you go in the back end on eBay, and it's like a promo code. So
That's-
we could do a
and there
promo.
we go. We could have print out promo code eBay with our eBay link. Hey, shop more inventory on our eBay or whatever.
Yeah. And here's a
So,
promo code, 10% off or something.
That's what I would do too. We just need promotional material for the. I'm really concerned about the San Diego 12th and then the October Vegas one, having stuff there so that we can get these California ones. We're gonna be able to set up at these for the next potentially whatever, however year straight or whatever it looks
Probably.
like. These are gonna be something, and there'll
Probably.
probably be more popping up around here because this is a good area. So
It's a great
and we
area.
have a few different people dipping into the card show organizer space. So a couple of these different guys.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job, and they're attracting like the right crowd. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I thought the one in. Did you know Evan Longoria showed up at the one just to buy cards at the one in San Francisco?
The one we were at.
Yeah, he probably slid by our table and we didn't recognize him. Maybe he was masked up or whatever. Somebody said he saw Evan Longoria and he got a picture with him. He was looking for rookie cards of Tatis and Soto and everything.
Was
I
it?
knew it. I think I knew he collected cards. If we ever see him at a show, you know what we need to do? We need to ask him if he knows, because the thing about his superfractor.
Oh yeah, his superfractor
That's
never
missing.
showed up.
It's
or
like
something.
05.
Yeah,
And apparently his 05 superfractors never showed up.
right.
So
He kept it.
we need to ask him if he knows, one, if he knows the story about it, and then
Yeah.
two, does he know where it's
Does
at?
he know where it's at? Did he ever sign it? Does it exist?
Is it autographed or is it just a base?
I don't.
We'll have
I
to
don't
look
know
it up
enough
because
about
I
it.
swear we might run into him, and then
He
swear
knows the
we need to be
backstory
like,
on it.
Hey, bro, do you know where's your superfractor? Do you know that story? And then where is it at?
He probably knows where it's at.
Maybe he knows. I don't know if anybody's asked him. Maybe somebody's asked him, but if we ever see him, we need to ask him.
That'd be tight.
That would be heck funny, actually. We need to be on the lookout. There's a couple other athlete guys who collect cards. Hunter Pence does Magic and
He
stuff.
does Magic. I saw him on TV.
Yeah, he
today.
had the chain on at the.
I think we should make those. Like, that'd be hella dope to, like, that's your company. You make, like, Cuban Link with, like, diamonds and stuff. You sell it for, like, 10,000 or whatever. You just, like, ball them out.
I'll flex that.
Dude, I'll flex that, too.
I'll
I'll flex that. If it was, like, 18 karat gold, Cuban Link or whatever, diamond like, lock on it and stuff, I would flex the hell out of that. And it'd be like Alonzo Ball or something.
Yeah, I know.
Or like a
Or the
Luca.
CSG case. Those are the only
Yeah.
ones that are any good. The other ones all get scratched
Yeah.
up or whatever.
I'll have like a PSA or BGS 6 Luca or something. It's like $80. Flex the hell out of that.
Fourth year Luca.
Yeah, exactly. BGS 5.5.
No playoff series victories.
He looking fat.
He's looking overweight.
And
But
he played
I haven't
this
been
summer.
watching. I just seen a
I didn't
picture
watch
of
it
him and
either.
I was like, and he's 20 whatever? Dude, you ain't supposed to be looking chunky until way later in your life.
Way later. I mean, he's good inside. If he stops shooting threes, he'd be top
I
5 player,
think
like these guys
He
say.
could win like later in his career when he gets around
Yeah.
some other really
Yep.
superstar player.
Him on his own is never.
No,
him
he's
and
never going
what's
to
his
win a
name?
title on his
Ain't gonna
own,
win.
but he could win one not being the best player.
For sure.
Like that's when he definitely might win. Is being like he's like Ginobili on the Spurs or whatever.
Right.
He's like the Parker on the Spurs. Duncan's the best player, but these other guys get rolling and he's good or whatever. But
Right.
no, he's never going to win one on his own ever. No way.
No way.
No way. If he's the best player. unless the second best, I don't even know who he could get that would be like they could win with.
Nobody.
No way. He couldn't be the best player.
Pair him with what's his name, Giannis. That'd be pretty good.
Or Zion. Well, yeah, Giannis. Him and Giannis would be nice, but him and Zion probably would be nice too.
Yeah, that's true. Real high percentage. If he stopped shooting threes, that would be unbeatable. We had that little, what was the guy? Dude, where's my car? What happened with him? I saw somebody send us a message. Right.
So, long story short about this guy, he's the moderator of, there's a Facebook group, fairly popular, probably tens of thousands of members, Sports Card Scammers Exposed. He's one of 20 moderators, but I think he's one of the original people who set this thing up like many years ago. I met him at I distinctly remember talking about the 2014 National. I remember he handed me a business card. He's a super collector of 2011 Topps football, which I just, of all things, you could have been a super collector over the last 10 years or so.
Was it 2011 Topps Update Baseball? Isn't that Mike Trout's rookie?
No, yeah, exactly. He literally picked like the worst football year or whatever. But anyway, so he says he skipped rent payments to buy 2011 football cards. He skipped rent payments to do this. And I just remember being like, this guy's kind of weird. But he's ended up in our crosshairs, and you can go to Sports Card Radio and see that he's a little bit of a scammer himself. Yeah. You know, a guy who's willing to skip rent payments for football cards. Probably has done some other shady stuff with money and in the hobby.
Right.
So there was a little bit of kind of a group grading card scam that they got caught up in that we've documented on Sports Card Radio. Shortly after that article went live, he tried to raffle his Dodge Challenger that he owed $17,000 on in the Sports Card Scammers Exposed Facebook group. He attempted to do this 3 different times. He was selling like $10 tickets. Anyways, I remember at the time we even caught wind of this, and that's how he got the nickname Dudes Where's My Car, and we got some play on it on Facebook because they delete all the messages and stuff in the group, and so if we post it, obviously it doesn't get deleted, so everybody comes over and comments or whatever on our stuff, so it's actually kind of funny. Anyways, this turned into a serious situation because apparently the cops were called. He was contacted about this over a year ago. They served a warrant on his PayPal account to look at his transactions and his cell phone. They have arrested him for, it's a weird thing that they're calling it, but essentially illegal gambling, where he profited and never raffled off this car. And even if he did or it didn't, it's still illegal. Again, he got, I think, 700 payments. Or no, he got a whole bunch of payments, like whole bunch of money flowed in and out of his account because he tried to do this 3 different times. And then he sent refunds and did it all happen and da-da-da-da-da. So tons of money, tens of thousands of dollars actually flowed through his PayPal account that got served with a warrant. He's due in court, back in court, I believe, August 5th, and he could serve up to 5 years in jail. I think the interesting thing about this is this could serve the way for you guys razzing and raffling off cards and taking in big sums of money on your PayPal account. You're essentially doing the same thing, whether you're raffling off a Dodge Challenger or a Mike Trout autograph.
Yep.
It's about the same thing. It doesn't, the car doesn't make it illegal. It's the transaction, the transactions and all that stuff.
The state
and the fact that he did or didn't give it away doesn't make it illegal either.
Right.
So you guys, that's the interesting thing about it. It'll be interesting to see what happens to him. If you don't have enough money to pay for your car, and you don't, which hysterically is probably worth more now than it was.
Well, I know.
Leveled it up. If anybody has a car and has been trying to buy a car or whatever, you know that yourself probably. Know that your car's gone up in value probably last year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the to him. He probably can't afford a nice attorney. So, he faces up to 5 years. He shouldn't spend any time in jail, but he's pretty stupid. If you read the police report, the cops called him and he literally admitted that he knew what he was doing was illegal, which is astonishing. I read that and I was like, wait, he admitted to the cop that he knew what he was doing was
What an
illegal.
idiot.
Like that
What
is,
an
first
idiot.
of all, you shouldn't even talk to them. If a cop
Yeah.
calls you about something you did, it should just be click.
Hello, everybody. Amber Alert, Amber Alert. If the cops call you and ask you if you did something illegal, it's time to hang up the phone and call your lawyer. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I was like, wait, what? That's probably how they got a warrant. Is him admitting that it was illegal.
Exactly.
There wouldn't even have been a warrant just because, I saw on Facebook that he raffled a car.
Right.
A judge isn't going to get a warrant for that.
Nope.
So the guy's a complete and utter moron.
As is most of the people on the scammers and
Yeah,
the Gilmore guy, he's a complete idiot.
Oh my goodness!
How does he have a day job
or something?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
I mean, God, all these guys had websites and could have made millions and millions of dollars, and none of them did because they're absolutely complete stone cold idiots.
Unbelievable. You know, another guy who popped back up in the hobby is David Gelfman.
Oh, whoa!
I saw a picture of him at the National. I was like, I wonder if maybe he's just not associated with the company or more. He literally popped up. He was at the National.
Innovator.
It did make me regret not going because that would have been classic.
Oh boy!
Walk by him and be like, "Hey, little shorty boy, how's that lawsuit, little boy?"
That lawsuit. Anybody can file those.
Midget.
Yeah. I've learned more about the law in California. If you file a lawsuit like that, for real, he didn't actually file it, but if you file that for real, it is super, here in California and Nevada, super easy, number one, to get it thrown out, and number two, you are guaranteed. If you get it thrown out, you're guaranteed he has to cover your attorney fees. So there's a lot of attorneys here in California that'll take those cases like this, no money, no nothing. They'll take them like this because they're so easy to win, and the court will order that they have to pay the fees. And it's like,
what Todd did?
What's that?
Is that what Todd did?
That's what he did.
And
he won like 40 racks. 40 racks. And he knows the attorney too. Like the attorney's like a friend of his. They won 40,000. Now they're gonna force him to like a involuntary bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So that's what so first of all, you give him some time to pay. I don't know. It's probably like 60, 90 days.
A long time,
if the guy doesn't pay, then then a court will order an involuntary bankruptcy, which is just brutal. If you have a house, a car, any kind of assets, boop, gone for a stupid lawsuit. So anybody watching this wants to file some kind of lawsuit against us,
bring it.
Oh boy, we are ready.
Let's go.
We are ready to bury you. We'll get your money and your cards. And Ryan might end up with your wife, or other things.
That might happen anyways.
That is why you didn't make it to the National. Let's talk about this. So you were booked for the National. You had a plane ticket. You had a $300 a night Airbnb.
No. It was $150 a night.
So it's $300 total.
Total.
Okay, that you didn't get refunded on.
Not all of it. I think $50.
And then you went to Vegas and spent an extra night or two there.
Another night at the Vidara, but that came out of my own pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all things being considered, probably just dusted off couple handy. No big deal.
It really wasn't that much because I was downtown. I was getting driven around. You know,
$5,000 in sales deserved 3 nights in Vegas or whatever it ended up being.
Well, it definitely doesn't. But I did scout out the location of the card show. So.
There you go.
Found a great pizza place.
Okay, this is good.
That I forgot about, so that'll be worth its weight there.
Of course, if they have masks, we're gonna be able to stay at the Sky Suites at the Aria because no one's gonna want to go.
No kidding, that's true. That could throw a wrinkle in the whole thing.
Yeah. What else? So this is the stuff I'm gonna get for the next card show. We need promos, business card, those signs. I know a great place. I think it's called banners.com with a Z. I bought banners from my store and they were like shipped like $6 each. Really nice vinyl color, good shit, like really good stuff. You can get promo codes, Rakuten, all that stuff, and you get them super cheap. I'll get a sign for the buy sell kind of thing, Instagram, all that stuff. We need a canopy, tables, wagon. Tables I have, canopy we'll find, wagon we'll buy. We need the camera, the mic setup. We'll get that taken care of. Probably need a credit card reader as well. I'll get it set up with like Square or something, just so we can take credit card too.
Yeah, why not?
And then Venmo, Cash App, on those types of things. And then yeah, we've got to work on. I'm sitting here bidding right now. I'm trying to buy cards, but yeah, we need like more stuff.
Because so we got 4 shows probably in the next about 6 weeks.
Okay.
3 here and then one the San Diego.
Okay. Yeah. We just want to like gear up for San Diego. Try to have enough inventory.
That's why I would use these ones as like buying opportunities.
Yeah, that's true.
That even if like it was a break even in terms of, what you made, what you spent.
Right.
But if we can just come out ahead a little bit on some stuff, that's hard. Like the people there to buy. So it's like, but that's why I think this show, lay everything out, bring all 4 of the cases I have, lay everything out in cases.
Yeah.
And then get more interaction on camera that way. And with the less inventory, that's just, but we have some raw cards. Like we have quite a few raw cards. I'm going to sell every single one of those Michael Vicks this weekend for whatever, 70, 80, whatever they're worth. I don't know.
Right.
60, 70, $80 each.
Okay.
So for sure, I'm either going to trade or sell all of those. I guarantee I'm not going to come home with one of those. Should do pretty well. I'll post some things closer to the weekend on the Bay Area thing to be like, hey, come on out, blah, 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 blah. Bring your lower end slabs, lower end whatever, da, 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 da. Especially Bay Area stuff that we're going to be selling around here, and that stuff moves. Debo Samuels and...
Hey, bring it.
Bring me your Andrew Luck 9.5s, baby.
Bring them.
It should be good. Like we'll turn over a ton of inventory if we can get tables at all 3 of these shows. I mean, Nate Diaz is going to be at that other one. If he shows up, I mean, good Lord, that's going to be amazing. He's notorious for not showing up at his autograph.
Oh, really? Well, we'll see.
Yeah. He was supposed to have one in Stockton, didn't show up. And there's another one.
Too busy smoking.
Too busy smoking. Man, maybe me and him will do some smoking. That'd be a good video.
That'd probably be the first thing he'd look for when he got there.
Hell yeah.
Who's
like,
smoking?
brother, come on out here.
Like a viral video of you and Nate Diaz toking it up in a booth.
I mean, that'd be funny.
That'd be pretty dope.
I met him before, so that's a homie. So he'll just know.
He'll know exactly. He'll be like, yeah, you're from the ghetto.
Like, yeah, at that point, that fool's not from the Bay.
Nah, yeah. Well, looks like we got a plan.
Yeah, we got a plan. It should be good. We should, hopefully we can get a table at these 3 shows. Do that. Turn over a bunch of crap, get some money together, buy a bunch of crap on eBay. I think with the National being over, that'll consignment places will gear back up. Right. Everybody needs money.
Right.
What you didn't sell at the National, unload it.
Yeah.
So that'll get the those consignment sellers where we can really go crazy. I think some weekends where it's really good, we need to take advantage of those days where it's like you can get 600 bids in and buy
exactly
100 slabs or something, or 100 different auctions or whatever it is. That's what we need to do and just really take advantage of that, especially on Jordan. Is that international? Half of those are international on Jordan.
I know.
At least not half, but it's probably 20 to 30% of probably 20 to 30% of any basketball goes overseas.
At least
eBay global shipping. So
at least I think it's closer to. I think it's darn near 50% for the basketball.
It's a lot. Like everything is going to Kentucky, like all the time. Kentucky, always basketball. Sometimes, occasionally, it's something else. It's baseball or something. But it's
if you had a bunch
basketball.
of Otanis and stuff like that, that would sell.
Well, that's mostly what we have is basketball and Jordan, but that moves. Good move. I mean, those Jordan cards, those 8s move for 30, and 9 is 40 all day, basically. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll work on all this other stuff and try to outlay as little cash as possible. We need the cash to buy cards, so I'll try to finance all this stuff, so we're just paying a small amount each month. All right. Well, sounds good. You come down and play golf. I got a bunch of guest passes. I can play Brookside and Stockton Country Club too for 30.
Any day this week, I'm pretty much cool.
Okay. Well, if you want to come here, it can be any day but Monday.
All right.
And then, but yeah, we go play Brookside or Stockton Country Club. Yeah. I can get them for 35. You'd have to pay a little bit more. You'd probably be in for 50 or so, but that's still a hell of a deal.
I'd pay 50 all day for either one.
For either one, yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna do that one day, and then stop by the Devon's
Yeah.
because that
Go
guy,
back.
the guy told me how to get a Panda Rolex, so I'll figure I'll go try my luck.
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well, yeah, hit me up.
Cool.
Good.